Alright, so you may have seen a video from me where I covered this topic a few days ago, but we were awaiting the absolute, confirmation of the exact statistics of just the first month. So today we got that information. So remember, the game launched about a month and a half ago. The original calculation gave us about the month half part and the half of the first part. So we're like, okay, is that the month? No, we actually now have the first full month of, what this game did, which it's actually crazy for what this game is. No one expected it. Genuinely, right? There's not been much advertising on the side of Netmarble on the aspect of this, and for what the game did, it's shocked most of us. So let me show it to you. So here we go. We actually have the entire breakdown of revenue. You can see how much stats is actually being covered in this entire revenue report, which is always really cool to see how your favorite game is doing, right? A different Netmarble property, which I want to show you, is in fact Ni no Kuni over here. Ni no Kuni released last year, and if you can kind of see it, they still, for whatever the game is, do pretty good. 1.8 million, 500,000, 1.8, 700,000, 3 million, 1.9, 1.9, 2 million, 2 million, and then again, there's two versions of the thing. There's the NFT version and there's the Ni no Kuni version. Let's mainly focus on this version over here. It still brings in great revenue. At the start of the game, it made around $7 million, and that was basically the first month, correct? Now, for that aspect of it, we thought Tower of God wouldn't really, bypass Ni no Kuni, but it kind of did. It did very good. So the best month that Grand Cross ever has really is about 10 million. So you'd think, okay, can they beat that? They did not actually, but they still pulled up a good number. So we have the game over here. There's two actually different versions. There's the Great Journey, which is a different game entirely. That game clearly isn't doing as great as this one. It's doing 170K. Again, the reason for that, I don't know if it's marketing or whatnot, but New World definitely has a lot more marketing comparison, and it does have Netmarble backing it, which the reason that also wins because KR players are really funding this game very well. It's not even the global side, it's mainly the KR side. So keep that in mind. And they are bringing in a lot of the revenue, right? It's about, I think, 60% of the revenue is from the KR homies over there really working it. So just know that. But Tower of God New World popped off with 8 million. 8 million in its first month. The month previous, which was only 2 weeks, or not even 2 weeks, was 1 week. $3 million in 1 week, basically, right? It was like 10 days or something like that. But let's just say 10 days, $3 million is still outstanding. Then you go over here with month one, basically, 8 million. So far, the game has already elapsed in $11 million, which it's nuts to me that is the case. 11 million is a lot of money. Again, the reason the game did recently do those changes, being, yes, the SSR Plus stuff for whales, was because whales have already hit that point where they've maxed out most of the SSR Pluses, and they've started asking for changes because it's stupid that if they maxed out their SSR Plus, they're getting punished for doing so by pulling more of them. They don't want that. They want to pull the other SSR Pluses. So those changes came in. I hope that they also acknowledge a few of the other changes that regular players are asking for, but we'll see how that goes. The game did very good for its first month. So if they keep things status quo, they're definitely going to make more money. But I hope that, again, with a lot of their changes, a lot of the Netmarble changes in comparison to other companies, they listen more so. I know, people say, no, they don't, not at all. From whatever it is, Grand Cross, you can clearly see a few of the things we asked in the last dev notes, they came true. Before that, a lot more things we asked, they came true. Some things don't happen, some things will happen, versus a company that we can always mention, as many different companies, they always either don't listen or they make things worse. So for what it is, hopefully they do better here. Hopefully they do better, right? But you can clearly see 11 million is what the game's walking away with. And don't think this month is actually going to be way different. But now remember, that last revenue report is counting every single summer thing. So this month is going to be definitely different. I'm guessing it's going to be much lower, but there's also this aspect of it, correct? In this game, I personally haven't really spent money yet. I haven't put a dollar in. So for what it is, if you were to look at it, I think every game has a monthly bundle. That is true. I don't even know, does this game have that? I went through the shop one time. I don't know when it was, but there is somewhere like a monthly bundle or something like that. There's also this, right? So first off, whales, light spenders, whatever, they're so inclined to buy this every single season. This is valued basically at $12. With $12, you immediately get 56 of this, and then 120 of this. Purchase immediately, receive the rewards in the mail. The current season has less than 30 days left. You may not be able to receive the final reward depending on your current tier. So whatever it is, 12 bucks gives you a decent value, okay? In comparison to a lot of games, that is a decent value. They also introduced this system, correct? I don't know if, what is it, Yeon? This is Yeon over here. Hua. I don't know if Hua had the same system, but when that character released, you had the ability, or let's ignore that one. When this character released, you had the ability to buy 3,000 gems for one copy, which was outstanding. That is a great thing. In this game, they're expecting you to pull more dupes for the character to be actually useful, so it's not really like a gesture of kindness. Yes, they're giving you a free copy to start off with, which is great, but there are so many dupes needed that, you know, you have to give us a free copy. Come on, man, you have to. So moving forward, that's going to be a huge little price point, but you have to realize that whales love these features over here, where they can get a guarantee, $8 over here, that they can keep whaling and they get a few copies of the character, which is wonderful to them. They're also going to pick up some extra summons over here, and they can take those summons, have a blast on the banner, while already starting with a head start here of a few copies, correct? So in a way, it's partially whale friendly, partially, because you're getting 1 over here, 2 over here, 3 over here, 4 over here, 5 over here, 6 over here. 6 copies given to you, guaranteed. No whaling where it's I whaled and I didn't get anything. It's 6 copies guaranteed. So already at that head start. It's giving you additional multis. You throw that on the banner, you get a little bit of extra luck. You just walked away with, let's say, 12 multis. You then also got that, like, because you purchased them all, 1 over here, so you're at 13 copies. 13 copies. That's going to be fun for a whale, right? Now, if they're going to keep making money that way, if that's going to continuously happen, which is good for the game to make money, whatever, I do hope they still address a lot of the core concerns. Because remember, they're also stopping the fact from regular players that just want to put a little bit of money in to have some fun and get some summons and get whatnot. Like, they're cutting off the people that want to purchase that mission pass that gives you a crap ton of summons, because it's like, damn, at endgame, I have to achieve all of these SSR pluses. Can I actually physically do that? The answer is no, right? Remember, as more SSR Plus is released, they have to implement a system that guarantees you one of them. Because remember, there is no guarantee in this game. In other games, idle games, that implement a separate rarity to characters, there is a guarantee when the banner initially launches. For 2 weeks, when it's like a regular gacha game, you have that chance, get the character, have fun, boom, you're done. The only guarantee in this game is to dupe out an insane amount of SSRs, then go over to the workshop, then go over to the, if it loads, gem area, and then rare crystal exchange, and pull the character you're looking for. That's the only guarantee. Take some time. It'll be a while. That's going to happen. It's not going to work. It's simply not going to work, right? So they still have to implement that entire thing. When are they going to do that? September. I'm hoping it's a good change. That'll win over a lot of the players that are life spenders that still want to put some money in and have some fun. Remember, the pricing, some of the pricing is outrageous. That is true. Some of the pricing is god awful, but some is decent. All right, I haven't gone through it enough to like tell you which is decent. I just know that this is value. Everyone that I know bought this, so I'm guessing this is like the main value of it all. Like $12 for 6 multis, it's not bad, okay? And then 120 of these on the side, it's not bad. Really, it's not that bad. So if this is the way it is, if you can actually pull all of these things, I mean, at the end of the day, it's definitely fine with me. I put the money in, but that SSR Plus system is outrageous. I hope that they reconfigure that stuff. If they were to implement more summons and stuff here, they did it with the login. They listened on that aspect of it. So if they keep it up, definitely the game can get better. But I hope that they don't get complacent because, yeah, they made 8 million in 1 month. So if this month has a huge drop off, it's because of the decisions. Let's see what happens, though. I am very curious. So I'll catch you when we get the next one. But yeah, peace out.